I'm going to give you 5 things more you should know before you move to Alaska. Let's go. We're going to go. One of them is you're going to need a big gun. Just made that up. We're doing 5 things you should know about Alaska.
If you're going to live
I
here,
thought you already did the 5 things.
There's endless amount of things you should know before coming here.
Next 5.
What's the next 5?
Next 5, yeah.
got to learn
If you're
how
going to
to
heat with wood, you better have a good back.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's perfect. If you're going to eat with wood, you better have a good back. All right, one more. What else is there?
Well, you already did. It's the most beautiful place in the world. So
So is this for the positive side or the negative side?
Well, I do a little bit of both. Do a negative one.
it rains a lot in Southeast.
You got to wait for the weather.
Sorry.
It rains a lot in the Southeast.
Yeah.
You got to wait for the weather. You can't push the weather.
That's
You end
true.
up dead.
But there's no such thing as bad weather. It's just bad clothes. So,
And your boat's too small.
That's good.
yeah.
Your boat's too small.
Yeah.
I think that's perfect. It's raining. So you get more days like this than like this. But the good thing is it's just a little drizzle. I mean, it's not like a big downpour. It just has a constant little drizzle. So no need for like umbrellas. And if you're working just a regular, like a moisture wicking shirt, does you just fine. Do you get paid to live in Alaska? Well, yes, you do. So every year you get a dividend check, and basically Alaska makes money off of the pipeline, the oil revenue that goes through the pipeline, and so depending on the amount of sales and if it was a good year or a bad year, that determines how much money you make. But roughly you make, I don't know, $1,000 to $1,200 every year per person. So there you go. Alaska does pay you to live here. Not a lot, but $1,000 is $1,000. Hey, we're in town. We're at the grocery store. I've got a wedding to go to today, so we're buying some odds and ends while we're here. But I also wanted to say that Alaska doesn't have a state tax. Yeah, they don't. You only have to fill out your federal tax forms, and that's it. So that's a pretty cool thing about Alaska. Oh, and they just bonus tip. They don't have like a sales tax. So some towns have like a city tax, but that varies from town to town. So there's that too. So like I said, Alaska doesn't have any state tax, but like almost every other state in this country, Alaska is in debt, and so that's one of the things that's been on the ballots, is whether or not they should start taxing and have a state tax. I prefer not to. I prefer just to budget our government spending, but that's just me. And like the state tax, the PDF has also been a big debate on whether they should just get rid of it. They're talking about doing a one-time gross payout to everybody and then not having it anymore. I don't know. It's not for me to decide. But I will tell you this. If you're spending too much money, the government needs to curtail its spending, and then we wouldn't be in these situations like this. That's all I got to say about that. Hold on. What do you got to say about it, Sugar?
Babe, stop.
We're in this together. Okay, that's it. The bilge is drained. We are now in operation. Let's get the hell out of here. Our boy comes home tomorrow, so we're headed into town tonight, and we'll pick him up tomorrow. He had a study abroad for college this year, and he went to what 14 or 15 different countries. So I think we're going to sit down with him and get his story. I mean, I don't know if you guys would be interested in it, but it'd be a nice keepsake for him, so it would always be on the internet. So, you know, later on in life, he can say, you know, what's fresh in his mind. He could describe what he saw on his world. He actually circumferenced the world. So he left in Atlanta, Georgia, and went to Europe, went to Asia, part of Israel, then to Thailand and Japan, and then all the way back around. So he did, like I said, 14, 15 countries. So I think we'll do something like that, include some pictures and get his story on it. Anything else we wanted to talk about? All right, let's get out of here. I also got a birthday present from my mom. They were playing in a golf tournament and won a GoPro 5. So what did I do? I bought a harness for Gunner. So I'm going to throw a little bit of Gunner cam. It's a Gunner cam. So I'm going to try to, especially in the winter, I'm going to see if I can see him and where these otters are. Otters are hanging out, and who's provoking it. Hopefully it's not Gunner, but it might be. Okay, here's the footage. We got a hummingbird feeder, and so I'm going to throw some footage in so you can see our new friends out at the cabin.